We talk about AI a lot and how impactful it can be for the knowledge workers and the general workforce. But can it help with really important things such as climate change, for example?
The other things are also important, but yeah, I agree. Climate change is a very important topic,
It's pressing.
which doesn't have, yes, it's very pressing, affects all of us. And yeah, listen, what was the problem with climate change? We have countries and we have governments uh, that provide the so-called public goods. So
Mm.
what are the public goods? Roads, electricity, lamps on the streets. Um, in war times, is the military. All of these things are taken care of for by the countries. Now, the public goods. There is no single person who can build a highway.
Mm.
Okay, maybe there are people who can afford it, but there's no single person who can build all the highways in the country, right? There's no way for them to benefit. It's really bad if the highway is owned by a person, right? And so on. In the same way, climate change cannot be solved by for profit companies
Mm.
because it is this public good, the climate, and countries, governments, supranational organizations are taking care of it. And you're going to say non-profits are working for it. Yeah, non-profits, literally the point of non-profits is to take care of public goods that the government sucks at,
Mm.
right? And that's why we have non-profits. um, okay, that said, what is stopping the governments from tackling climate change? Well, uh, they have more pressing issues, poverty, and these things, and people are complaining and rioting and for stuff.
Mm.
And no single person cares about climate. Okay, there are many single like people that care about climate
Mm-hmm.
change, but um, but the thing is the countries they should fix this, and they can only fix this if many of the other problems are already solved and they have the time and they have the resources to focus on climate change. And if we go back in time to the industrial revolutions and so on, this was a time which um, elevated the standard of living of people so much that we had the time. Finally, we had the time and the resources to build better sewage systems, to build to start developing meds, to start vaccines, to start doing art. Cinema, art. These things they were reserved. Art was reserved for uber rich people who can hire Michelangelo.
Mm.
Like this was art back in the day, right? And now we have so many artists in cinema. They're valid professions, so on. Thanks to the fact that we have so many of our other needs met,
Mm.
right? So with the AI, with the advance of AI, I believe that we will elevate to another level of society in which we have the time and the resources and the people that could be devoted to these causes like climate change
Mm.
better, right? Right now it's a major struggle to push forward with climate change. But if we have renewable energy, if we have all these things, I think this will, yeah, AI can help us quite a lot.